Greetings, salutations, and I've long said that my favorite card of all time is Swift Strike. So I have put together a meme deck that is hand buff Scout and is built around using Swift Strike as a win condition. The goal is to use the hand buff to buff up any of your cheap charge creatures, and then when it gets close to the end of the game, you drop them, you drop Swift Strike, and you close the game out. You're an aggro list, you're supposed to get 1, maybe 2 prophecies a game. We are using Whispering Claw Strike, Assassin Beetle, as ways of getting out multiple cards in a turn. I think there is an interesting aggro build that could be built with Assassin Beetle. I might be exploring that in the future, but for the moment, let's go ahead and take this and take it to ladder. And yes, I do know Tinkering Assassin exists, but I'm talking something else. Maybe some sort of value engine based, where you just try to get multiple cards on board at a time and use maybe Fervor to buff. That'd be Prophecy Monk. Just find a way to compensate for the typical low stats. So I've not run this against a control when I was testing, but that is why we run the one of Ultimate Heist. We're going to try to find cheap charge. Instead, we found all of our hand buff. Okay. Now, I do need charge for this to land on. We're going to keep the Bandari in hand until I can find other charge.
No, that's not right.
So that's other charge. Let's see where this goes. Not where we wanted it. We're going to keep this as our 2 buff charge creature as this shuffles more in.
By the fires of oblivion. I'll get this yet.
Sadly, too short to be able to play that.
I'll let nothing get by.
I've gotten a lot of mileage out of Whispering Claw Strike. I want you in +2/+2 mode.
I'll get this yet.
My orders are clear.
Didn't want him toming and then getting the trade. There goes Moon Touched. There's 8 damage. Drops him to 20.
Speak, citizen.
I will keep TESL's people alive.
Go ahead and fill out that lane. Try to find a way of murdering this. Prophecy Drain is kind of game-breaking for us. Chooses not to keep it alive with Tome. Interesting. Whispering Claw currently removes you. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. He can tome and trade if he wants. I'm okay with that.
You must be cleansed.
Did you hear that?
So we shuffled in some 3/5s that become 5/5s on attack. He had a second negation. Good. We're trying to close him down to ultimate heist range, even though it's going to be 4 turns before we can play it. I get a card regardless of how you trade. Swift Strike, not exactly what we needed, but we could... That does mean we could... I was gonna say we could attack and then Shadow Shift over. What you got? A negation? Golden Initiate? He's got lethal on board, so we need to grab the negation.
Just forget about C. Everyone does.
Then pull 4 damage off the board. Of course, we pulled a prophecy off the top, but it's not an impactful prophecy, so that's fine. He still has lethal. And that's a GG on game 1. Didn't hit a single prophecy. And still made it relatively close. Yeah, getting closer to our animals. Go ahead and give it another try. We've only been going, what, 7 minutes? Yeah, we're good. Alright, what have we got here? Warrior? I think we're favored versus Warrior. You're good, you're charged. Let's go ahead and chuck the Nyx Hound back. You're also charged. And just get a bunch of these going.
I smell the stench of the living.
Go figure it's a Barrow Stalker.
We will protect the Emperor or die trying.
Barrow Stalker with a sword. Bit of an awkward position here.
Wrong place.
Hitting a prophecy... you're not the one I was looking for. Alright, so we can -2 off of you, add the +2 here. So you become a 4 health minion. Alternatively, we could hit you. The buff needs to go here. This enables the trade in this lane.
Stay out of my
Whispering Claw Strike has done work for me. And believe it or not, I actually did go 3-0 with this when I was practicing. And 2 of the things I beat were Aggro Warrior, but they didn't have Barrow Stalker as their opener. I think that's my best bet, and then save charge bat for next turn. If I have an out, this is it. What have you got? Charge to ditch my drain. The prophecy we needed. Alright, we're still in this.
I'll let nothing get by.
Next turn, provided both our drains live, we can play Ultimate Heist next turn. Because it discounts on drain. Like, it doesn't matter if they're... Oh, never mind. It's gonna cost 9. Oh, it's gonna cost full cost.
My orders are clear.
Let's play you out. Course punished. What'd he get? Cast out? Fear totem? Anything else would be an easy, simple play. You play it over here to contest. More cool, but it goes over there. Why would it not go field?
The forest will not suffer your presence.
Orcs at the ready. We stand united. Honor and blood.
My orders are clear.
There's no thought for me.
If that holds... Oh, he's got... No, he doesn't have lethal through it. He would just need one charge creature, and he's got it.
Sniveling.
Now he's one short. Any buff will do it.
We must protect our stronghold.
Dushnik. GG. We got closer that one, so we'll run one more. See if third time's the charm. We hadn't had answer for all of our drain. Granted, we did prophecy drain. Oh, we got a pack. Simple farmer. Into the snake. Alright, once more. Invoke all of the power of the RNG gods. See if we can get our burst damage. 22. Realistically, we should probably be running more lethal, little bit of rally that exists in purple. Help us cut through the guards. Now we just got to get a creature. Doomed Adventurer ×2 is really good. If we can get an Emperor's Attendant in the opening hand, or a charge creature for it to land on, I'll accept a Nyx Hound.
Did you hear that?
It's not charge, but it is shackle.
Training is over. It's time to act.
I know you're out there.
Did you
I'm
hear
gonna
that?
stick over here.
You fight like a child. This one is destined for greatness.
I know you're out there. I know you're out there.
We're gonna use the Nyx Hound for the race.
Do not ignore Kachi's warning. I'll see you dead.
I ride like the wind.
Granted, I need one of them to die.
I know you're out there.
Any charge creature clears any of the bats, so I'm not thinking they live.
Do not ignore Kachi's warning.
It's a really good prophecy to hit. Alright, so hear me out. We're short on damage, but what we can do... Squish here. No, that costs 6. Let's go ahead and use one of the Swift Strikes. But we we close them to 5.
We will protect the Emperor or die trying.
Because we're at 31. He's got to do a lot of burst for 5 magicka. Specifically 17 damage in 5 magicka. Now granted, an item gives him +3. But I'm in a spot I'm happy with. I guess what we could have done is shadow shifted that over, thrown it into one of the creatures. Just to get the +2 buff there.
You fight like a child.
Don't see how he's answering this. Immolating Blast, perhaps? Alright. Granted, we've got Shadow Shift, but...
Stay out of my way.
Alright. Well, that is a game. The deck isn't this. Let's get our card pack open, shall we? About 18 minutes. I think we are going to have to call the video there. It is a fun deck. It could use some refining, but it's a concept. See if we get anything good. Looking for premiums. Nothing. Alright, well, it has been fun. We'll play around with the deck some on Twitch. Other than that, we stream... Let me get this straight. We've got a website now. We do have a website. Link to that somewhere in the description below. Oh, we have a sleeping Earth. We stream Sunday, Monday, Tuesday on Twitch. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday on Facebook Gaming. Link to that also in the description. And you can find the full calendar on the website I mentioned earlier. If you have anything you're looking for in terms of decks, I think I'm going to start a Twitter poll here soon. I just need to figure out how I want to word it, about what type of decks we're wanting to see or what type of decks we find fun to build. But in the meantime, best of vibes to you, and I will see you on the ladder.